The name of our new unit is Are You Just a Small Giant? Number 1, write the ratio between 3 and 5 in 5 different ways. So we can write 3 and 5 is 3 to 5. We can write it as a fraction, 3 over 5. We can write it with a colon. We can change the fraction to a decimal, so 3 divided by 5 gives us 0.6, and then change it to a percent would give us 60%. Example 2, write the following as ratios in the form A over B, where A and B are integers. So we want whole numbers. There's a couple of different ways that you can do it. The easiest way is to move your decimal. And in order to move the decimal, you're multiplying by multiples of 10. We need to move our decimal one place here. So that means we need to multiply by 10. What you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. So if we multiply both the top and the bottom by 10, we get 2.5 times 10, which is 25. 5 times 10, which is 50. And we can reduce that. And that gives us 1/2. No decimals. B, we have 0.25 over 0.05. We need to move our decimal not one place, but 2 places. So that's like multiplying by not 10, but 100. So what we do to the top, we have to do to the bottom. 0.25 times 100 gives us 25. 0.05 times 100 gives us 5. We can simplify this. 5 goes into each of these, so it gives us 5 over 1. A proportion is 2 ratios connected together with an equal sign between. A proportion, 2 ratios. Solve the following proportions for x. So this is where we do cross multiplication. So items that are on the diagonal, we multiply together. So 3 times x. Put an equal sign in between. 2 times 15. So you're looking at the diagonal. 3 times x, put the equal sign down, equals 2 times 15. The object is to get the x by itself. So what are we going to do to both sides? Divide by 3. So x equals 2 times 15, which is 30, divided by 3, which is 10. B, cross multiply. 5 times x. Write down your equal sign. Then you're going to cross multiply on the other diagonal. 2 times 12. The object is to get the x by itself. So you're going to divide both sides by 5. So x equals 2 times 12, which is 24, divided by 5. X equals 4.8. C. Notice I am taking the x with whatever number it's across from first. You don't have to, it doesn't matter. So I have 15 times x equals 6 times 10. You want to get the x by itself, so you're going to divide both sides by 15. 15's cancel. X equals 6 times 10, which is 60, divided by 15. That gives you 4. D, 3 times x, write down the equal sign. 6 times 8. You want to get x by itself, so you divide both sides by 3. 3's cancel on the left. X equals 6 times 8, which is 48, divided by 3. That gives us 16. This is how I want the work shown. Show the cross multiplication. Show you're simplifying. Number 4, using two similar figures below, locate ratios and fill in missing link to complete the proportions to represent the similar figures. So this is the image that we're starting with. This is the second image. So typically we look at it from left to right. In this case, it's showing you this is the first one, this is the second one. So this is what we call pre-image. And this is the image. It's like looking in the mirror. You are the pre-image. What you see in the mirror is the image. That's your reflection. That's the second item. You are the first item. So typically, you'll see the pre-image on the left, image on the right. So pre-image 5, this length is similar to this length 2 on the image. This length 6 is similar to this length here, 2.4 on the image. 7 on the pre-image is similar to length 2.8 on the image. 2.4 on the image is similar to length 6 on the pre-image. 2 on the image is similar to 5 on the pre-image. 2.4 on the image is similar to length 6 on the pre-image. 7 on the pre-image is similar to 2.8 on the image. And 5 on the pre-image is similar to 2 on the image. 5. If you simplify each ratio above and each proportion, you get a scale factor. What is the scale factor for the ratios above for A? So we have 5 over 2, or you could look at 6 over 2.4. Either one is fine. That gives us 2.5. So the scale factor from this to this is larger than this. This is 2.5 times larger than this. For B, we have 7 to 2.8. 7 to 2.8. So 7 divided by 2.8 gives us 2.5. We should expect that this ratio will be the same as this ratio because they're similar figures. C, we have 2 over 5. You want it in a decimal form? It is 0.4. 2 to 5. And D, 2.867. If you reduce that, it's 0.4. These should be the same. These should be the same. What do you notice about the scale factor? These are reciprocals. When we compare the pre-image to the image, we have 5/2. When we compare the image to the pre-image, we have 2/5. Pre-image is larger than the image, 2.5 times larger. Image, smaller than the pre-image, it's 4/10. So